All right, example 3. We're going to determine the approximate value of each trigonometric ratio. We're going to give our answer in 4 decimal places. For this, you will need a calculator. Not only that, you must be able to have the ability to switch your calculator from degree to radian mode. So people have asked me, when do I use radian mode? Well, you use radian mode whenever you're going to use angles, specifically when you're finding the ratios of angles or you're trying to find angles with specific ratios. So let's go on to the first question. The tangent of 2.5. Now automatically, if you notice, there's an absence of degrees. Since there's an absence of degrees, we are going to put our calculator into radian mode. And very simply, let me just do that, radian, good, it's in radian. So the tangent of 2.5, and sometimes you'll see this written as 2.5, and the 2.5 will be in brackets. If that makes you feel more comfortable that 2.5 is an angle, it's great. So the tangent of 2.5 is equal to negative 0.7470. Now let me check that again. My mode is in radian. Check. Tangent of 2.5. Great. Now I'm going to move on to this next one over here, the cosine of 230 degrees. I note that it is in degrees. I have to go back in my calculator and change my calculator to degree mode. And in my calculator, I simply enter cosine, and it opens up a bracket for me, 230 or 130. So cosine 130, and what I get is negative 0.6428. I'm going to round to 4 decimal places. The next one, the sine of 1.3. This is fabulous because now I have to set my calculator in radian mode. The absence of degrees implies radians. So hopping all over the place, radians, degrees. So the sine, my calculator's in radians, the sine of 1.3 is equal to 0.9636. Allow me to maybe try to make sense of this one, okay? Radians are very hard to interpret. So here's my unit circle, 0, pi, 2 pi. Now, just for curiosity, oh, by the way, I'll also put the weird one here, it's pi over 2. And this is 3 pi over 2. If you want, you can get all crazy on me and do more. But I'm going to think these are the exact values of the angles. I'm going to think of the approximate values. This is 0. This angle over here is pi, which is approximately 3.14. Now, if pi is approximately 3.14, pi over 2, pi divided by 2, or half a pi, we're all talking about this position here, would be approximately 1.57. So what am I talking about with my angle is 1.3? My angle is 1.3 is in quadrant number 1. So it actually makes sense that the sine value is positive. All right, let's move on. The cosecant of negative 134 degrees. That's a great question. And as soon as I see a reciprocal trigonometric ratio, I'm going to change it into the primary trigonometric ratio and just leave the angle as it is. So it's the sine of negative 134. Make sure that my calculator is in degree mode. Now, I'm just jumping back and forth, back and forth. So really, 1 divided by the sine of negative 134. And what I get is negative 1.3902. So that's it. Now I believe we're ready to go even further. Let's do this, team.